Yeah. How are you guys? How are you feeling, man? And yeah, what's popping? What's cracking? What's sexy? What's juicy? What's rocking? You know it is, man. It's yours, the most DJ MAMBO the King. And yeah, we're outside, as you can see, back in Africa, Zimbabwe, the University of Zimbabwe. That's where we at today. And thank you to everybody who's been subscribing, following, commenting, and doing everything to make sure that the channel's numbers grow, guys. Right about now, to everybody who's watching, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to follow. And yeah, shout out to Hilary Jr. Yeah, he's behind the camera today. Shout out to everybody, the crew that we work with. So today, guys, we are in the streets of the University of Zimbabwe, and we have a different topic that we want to ask the youths of Zimbabwe, and this is in relation to termination of pregnancy. You know, the Termination of Pregnancy Act was enacted in 1977 by the then British white minority. It's been over 40 years now, as you can see. It's been over 40 years now. The law is still in effect, and we want to go around in the streets and ask people what they think of Termination of Pregnancy Act 40 years later. You cannot just terminate a pregnancy in Zimbabwe. There are 3 grounds, only 3 grounds. It's either if the child conceived is as a result of rape or incest, that's number 1, right? The pregnancy itself is as a result of rape or incest. The second one is if the child or the unborn fetus poses a threat to the mother's physical well-being, a permanent threat to the mother's physical well-being. And the last one is if the child or the fetus likely to be born will have mental defects or physical, permanent mental or physical, defects. So right now, I want to get in the streets and hear what people think about termination of pregnancy and also abortion in Zimbabwe, because right now it is illegal and abortion can only be carried out by a legally registered medical practitioner. Only that. So right now, guys, we're outside. There's a lot of sexual talk that's going on around campus. People are talking of sexual rights, health rights, etc. So we want to ask the people, especially the females, who are the ones who bear the babies, and go on to ask them. So yeah, stay tuned. Don't you go anywhere.
Honestly, abortion is a bad thing, but it depends with the situation. Like if someone is raped, someone is not ready to be a mom or a dad, I think it's something that has to be allowed, but I can't deny the fact that it's something that is really bad.
Right. Okay, so what about there's a law, Termination of Pregnancy Act. It was put in place Kudara, that's 1977. This is 2024. We have the new Gen Z millennials born 2K, AMA 2K, born from 2000 upwards, and this law seems to be something that looks a bit outdated to some of them, because now they're coming up with these rights and feminism, rise of a lot of things in this new world. Do you think this law needs revision or it should be kept like that?
Yeah, it does need revision, because we're in the 21st century, things change, new rules. I think everyone should be given the right to choose what they want, especially if they are like 18, like the legal age. So yeah,
so you're actually putting across that people who are over 18, they can choose for themselves to abort or not to abort.
Yeah, but it's something that is bad.
Moral.
But then they can choose, free will.
I think people shouldn't abort. It is a sin and we shouldn't do it.
It's a sin. So you are religious?
Yes, I'm religious.
Okay. What about a law that was enforced? This law was enforced in Kudara 1977. It's still in effect right now. Termination of Pregnancy Act. Do you think that this law should be still in place or there should be reforms?
It should be abolished.
The law?
It should be done because it's bad.
Why do you think it's bad?
Abortion has a lot of consequences, right? So we shouldn't abort. Health matters and everything else. We shouldn't abort.
But this law actually was in effect to prohibiting abortion. And you're saying abortion is a sin. Do you think right now there should be new laws to amend some of the provisions of that act?
Yes, I think there should be. There should be new laws to amend that. And I think all in all, people shouldn't abort. We shouldn't abort. If you want to die, abort.
If you want to die, abort. What about the giveaway of abortion pills in society to young girls on campus? Do you think it's something that people should start thinking about, to say no, but we need to at least legalize to minimize the amount of maternal deaths? It might not be happening on campuses, but maternal deaths are out there. But do you think it's something that people, it's really?
You're actually selling them on campus. Students.
There are students who sell them on campus?
Yes.
For real? So, okay, now coming back to the concept of abortion and termination of pregnancy, what do you think should be done about it? Should it be legal to abort or not?
I think it should be made legal, so that we do not have cases of people who try to kill themselves whilst aborting. They just go to the doctor, professionals, they do the proper thing, and less people die.
So it shouldn't be based on those grounds. If the child is at least to be born with mental or physical defects, or if it poses threats to the mother, or if it's as a result of incest, or
No, they should just make the abortion to just be done. Because people who abort, they are afraid of so many things like that, and also the responsibility, and but also if it's legalized, this will
everybody's going to abort.
Everyone will abort.
That's true.
So I don't know.
It's debatable.
Yeah, it's just.
Anyways, we thank you so much for your opinion. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sure. Abortion.
I think abortion, it depends.
Yeah.
Let's say I get raped, when I become pregnant, I can get aborted if I don't want. I can get it aborted, but it's better to give up the baby. Because morally, I think it's not good.
It's not okay. All right. What are your thoughts?
I think abortion is not good because it has some health risks.
Yeah.
Because you might die in the process of the abortion.
All right.
That's what I think.
My friend, what are your thoughts about abortion? Do you think it's something that should be encouraged or something that should be discouraged?
Abortion should be discouraged. For me, abortion is a bad action. It's not good at all. No matter the circumstances, either you are raped or not, I think you should just keep the baby. Because for us religious people, it is said that a baby is a gift from God. So abortion is a no.
How about you?
I think abortion is bad because a child is a blessing from God, but it depends on the circumstances. Sometimes if you're raped or
If you're raped, hypothetically, you will be aborted.
yes, because I wouldn't want to be reminded
Of that.
child's
I get you. How about you, our last friend?
As for me, I think abortion is good. So, because if you have to get pregnant
Yeah.
and then you abort the baby before it's born, you committed this bad rape. So I think it's best if you keep the baby, then after it's born, you can sacrifice it.
Oh, okay. So, but you guys, don't you believe in girls having independent rights where they can actually say, I can choose to do whatever I want with my body. I can safely abort the baby if I want to because it is my body.
But yes, you can say that, but then it causes problems. If the abortion goes sideways, then she ends up dying. It's still going to cause problems for the family. So it's better if she gives the baby.
Thank you so much, guys. That's it.